Next tutorial. We're going to do Marble Stormcast Eternals for Warcry. I got this part of this tutorial from post from last year from P-I-N-X-I-T for the marble armor, and then I'm going to go ahead and complete the model so you can see exactly my Warcry Stormcast are going to look. First thing that we're going to do is get Reikland Flesh Shade, and then I've also got some contrast medium. We're going to do 50-50, and then we're going to just coat the all of basically this entire model except for the fur parts and basically all the armor parts. How about that? Everything where there's armor, we're going to just do a wash with that. First step is done. I'm going to go ahead and let these guys dry for a bit before going on to the next step. That next step is a scary part. We're going to be thinning down Drakenhof Nightshade a lot, and then we're going to put it all over the model, which really looks to be a scary endeavor, but it works out pretty good. We'll show you how that looks in just a few. Next part of the Stormcast Marble tutorial, we are going to be going to the danger zone. First off, we're going to need a lot of contrast medium. There we go. Next, get your Drakenhof Nightshade, and you're going to look at this. Is old stuff. It's like gooped. It's not good. Just put a little bit in there. Mix it up. Mix it like this. If it's goopy, get it ungooped. Mix it up real good. Alright, I'm going to try some on the base. Yeah, that's about the consistency. Basically like skim milk. Maybe a little bit more. We'll get a little bit more. Boop, 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 boop. Let's check the consistency. Yeah, that's the consistency you want. Then you just put it all over where you have armor. Make sure not to let this one pool at all. You just want to get that slight shade and get in those cracks a little bit. You want to do just the armor plates. Every place you hit the last time, and try to avoid going off again. This is the wacky-do part. You get a pencil. I would suggest using a mechanical, making sure you get a good tip, and then what you're going to do is rub on the shoulder pad and all over the armor where you want cracks to look like marbling. So you can do just random stuff. Sometimes you just want to go back and forth a little bit. Make sure you keep moving that point so you can keep making these cracks. You don't need a whole lot, just subtle. We're going to go ahead and, you can't see that at all, can you? Oh well. So I will try to do a little bit here so you guys can see a little bit better. But be making, I guess, like thunderbolt shapes. Like that. We'll just do that over the whole model, and that's the next step. Got all my cracks in. Next we are going to take both Drakenhof Nightshade and the Flesh Wash, and we are just going to put the smallest hints of color into some of these cracks to make it look more like marble, where it has like that overlay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to a couple of these crack areas with this color here. And if you get too much, just wipe it off. You're fine. And then I'm going to also do some with the Drakenhof Nightshade, and we'll be back when that's all done. This was a real subtle type update. We just barely took some Drakenhof and some Flesh Shade, and we just made some hints to color in here to basically highlight those cracks. This guy's done now. It's very subtle. You only want to do a little bit. The next step we're going to be doing is going to the red. I'm going to be doing the contrast red, Blood Angels red. We're going to be doing it here on his kilt, skirt, whatever. We're going to do some on his hair up here. And I think that's pretty much it. He's got a little bit of skirtage in the back, but that's the next color that we'll be doing. We'll be back when we're done with that part. Contrast is done with the red. We're going to go ahead and go with Snakebite Leather. We're going to hit Snakebite Leather to hit the whole weapon. Metallics stick better to that than the white, so we're going to do the whole weapon there. What we're going to be doing is the crossbows pretty much right now. We'll be doing the handles for the swords as well. Did Snakebite on the weapons, but I also forgot the cloak, so I did it on the cloak as well. And the weapon here. The next part we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing Retributor Gold. Primarily going to focus on the shoulder pads, maybe the knee pad, and then like these little fancy bits on here. We're going to do those with Retributor Gold, and then we're going to hit that with Reikland Flesh Shade, but we'll be back with the gold here in a moment. Gold's done. Next, we're going to do the Reikland Flesh Shade all over the gold. Gold's done. Next is Vallejo Silver on the metallic parts that I want silver. Down to the final details now. We're going to be putting some skeleton horde on the inside of the cloak, any pouches or anything like that, and then we're going to use the black, the something Templar, the Black Templar, maybe that's it, just on the belt. So we're going to do those two steps next, and then we'll come back to the metal and wash that metal, and it should basically be done. It's a pretty quick scheme, looks great though. We are done. So I put Skeleton Horde on the back cloak, and then I also put the black on the straps and the inside of the arms and the back of the legs. Next step is to wash Army Painter Strong Tone, and look, just like a baking show, I can show you what a finished model looks like in the scheme with basing. So this is with my basing scheme. This is what the scheme looks like finished. Hope you enjoyed this painting video, and we will see you on the table. Oh, hey, forgot. As always, you can find us on Facebook at Cool Guys Nation, also on the interwebs at coolguysnation.com, and please feel free to check out our Patreon if you want to be a super good, awesome supporter. You can do that. Otherwise, just like and share a video. You help us out. Thanks.